Okay, well, good afternoon, everybody. It's just a little bit past 3:30 in the afternoon on this Saturday, the 20th of December, 2025. And I have a little bit of free time here, so what I'll be doing, I'll be trying to create a new livery for a front engine BMW. And the reason why I need to do this is apparently there's a category online that prohibits me from using my rear engine or mid-engine Ferrari in this category. And I'm not really used to driving front engine cars, but I tried out the BMW last night, so I'll be doing a livery here. Quickly, it's not a proper tutorial as per se. It's just something here that if some of my viewers wanted to know how I go about doing things, this might help you out. But there are definitely some good tutorials out there on YouTube. But if you just needed a little push to get you going, that's what I'll be doing here. So just let me set up my text-to-speech chat so that we can get to it. Let's do this, pop that out. There we go, there we go. Okay, so first things first, I'm gonna remove my camera here so that you guys can see the full thing. So you open up the game, you go here into Teams, you create a Teams, and that will allow you to, it's going to create a folder that you will need to put your liveries in. After you've done your team and you join your team, if I go here, members, liveries, bum, bum, bum. No, I don't want to. There we go. See, so I already have one there for my Ferrari, but I need to do one today. So we'll get out of these things here. Teams. No, not teams. Livery. Or liveries. And we will be create a new car. And this time around, where's BMW? There it is. 2024, 2025. Okay, 2025. That's what we want. Confirm. Okay, so it'll open up the showroom. Ew, okay, so it applied that one to this, obviously. Yeah, that's not going to be good for what we want to do, but there's the stuff that we will be needing. Okay, so from here, we will navigate. Ooh, will it allow me to do that? No, it's not. Oh, yep, there it goes. Okay, so we will need to grab you go into Le Mans Ultimate Support Livery Templates. I will be grabbing this one here, the BMW for 2025. So copy that, go back into Le Mans, go back into user data, liveries, and here are the files that we will be needing. So I'm going to paste it here. And let's open up this with Photoshop. There we go. So that's what we are going to be needing. Let me just move this window aside now. So basically, okay. If you're using GIMP, the layout is pretty much going to be very similar to this one, in the sense that you'll have all the layers on the bottom right here. If you're using GIMP, the little difference is that all the tools, instead of being in the sidebar, they're going to be in the upper corner up here. So first things first, what we want to do is, sorry if I'm coughing. Let me grab a cup of coffee here, clear my throat. Is to hide all of these layers except for one. Levels, mask. Okay, we want the region. That's the one that we want to highlight. There's no blue here. I don't know what the greens are. Will it say here if I click on it? No, it doesn't really say. I do know that the red is the carbon fiber. So if there's parts that you don't want to have carbon fiber, you need to remove the red off the parts. See, there's windows here. There's carbon fiber all around the windows and on the back panel. But let's say you wanted to color this instead of having it look like carbon fiber. You'll have to edit the regions file, but let's just grab this file, save as. We need to convert it to a TGA and the region map. So save. Yes, I want to replace it. 24 bits. There we go. That one is done. And now we can highlight all the other ones that we turned off earlier. There we go. And this one, just for the fun of it, save as a TGA target file and the custom skin. Save it. Okay, so now if we go back to our car, we have our blank slate here. Good enough for me for now. Let me see here. Where's the carbon fiber parts? Is this a carbon or is this color? This is color. This is carbon fiber. I'm not seeing any parts that I would want to remove the carbon fiber from. Bum, bum, bum. So, okay, I would be happy for the most part with this. I'm looking at places where I can put some logos. Yeah, that hood does not allow me to put much on it, does it? And my logo, which I kind of would put here, but that's pretty small. Maybe it'd be better putting it on the rear fender there. I will have one on the top there. So, okay, let's go back to Photoshop. Whoa, where is Photoshop? There we go. So that's the base. And I'm gonna give it a white color. Can we unlock this? There we go, that's unlocked. Okay, bum bum bum. Okay, let's do this. Let's change the color to a white. And if I put it here, will it all go? Okay, all white. So let's see if that took effect. That's just the base color. No, let's go to Targa. Let's go to custom skin, save it. Yes, there we go. And let's see what appears white here. Okay, I'm happy with that. Okay, let's go back to our Photoshop. Now, first things first, I'm going to create a folder here. And I will call this sponsors. So let's call it sponsors. There we go. And let's move this one up. Come on, move yourself up after the regions. Yes, up here. And you'll find out shortly why I want to do this. Because I'll be using, hopefully this will work. Boom. There is my logo. Ew, I'm not happy with that though. Okay, let me click OK. Let me grab the magic wand. Oh, let's take this picture and put it in our folder called sponsors. Can I grab this? Can I delete this? No, I gotta rasterize it first. Okay. Or you could have used a JPEG. It's because it's a PNG. Okay, use that. Delete that. Okay, that is done. Now I just need to place it, and we said on the rear fender. So let's resize it. Let's zoom in here so that we have a little bit more control. So, okay, let's say I put it here over the wheel arch. Okay, and now I need to duplicate. And this one, we need to, okay, let's grab it. Magic wand, no, not the magic wand. Let's just grab this thing. No. There we go. Now if I move it, there we go. And let's do a transform and rotate it 180 degrees. And will it fit over here? There we go. That's done and nice. And now I want another one. So duplicate this again. And we will move it. And Control T to transform. Let's rotate it. Counterclockwise. Yes. Okay, now it's still going to be a little bit too big for the front here, so let's make it a little bit smaller. I really don't like this, though. I really don't. But okay, so we got some decals here. And I'm also going to use my YouTube channel's logo. If I can find it. There we go. Let's bring this in. There we go. Let's rotate this counterclockwise. There we go. And let's just make it a little bit smaller to put on the roof. Keep it there. And let's save. Save as. And to a Targa. So custom skin, here we go. Save that, and let's have a look here at what happens. Okay, so the one on the roof, we could make it a little bit bigger. The one on the arch here kind of is okay. What about this one here? Kind of okay. And the one in the front, kind of okay-ish. Not the best, not the worst. Okay, so here is where things get a little bit more complicated. Let's go back to our Photoshop here and we'll start putting colors. So now that the sponsors are done, we're going to need the levels. So, okay, let's create another folder here. No, we don't want to put that into, okay. And we'll call this colors. There we go. And put it underneath that. And we're going to need to put a layer in here. Okay. If not more, a couple of layers, but okay. So we go into levels and I will select this. Ooh, that's a lot of parts. Maybe too many. I'll grab the color thing here because I want the same color as my sponsors. So I'll just grab the orange from here and the bucket and go back to our color layer and drop that in there. Okay. And let's do the same thing. Let's go to levels because the levels allows you to pick the parts individually for the most part. So we'll do that to the bucket, to the layer, and boom. Although there's another part here that wasn't grabbed. What happens if I try to grab it? Oh, this entire thing gets grabbed. Okay, can we zoom in here? Is there a way for me to just grab this and not this? Okay, let's try something. That's the minus sign. Okay, so we don't want to grab that. We don't want to grab this. We don't want to grab this. And we don't want this. So just this part here. There we go. Go back to our layers. Fill it in. File. Save as. And we go to our Targa. Custom skins. Save it. Yes. Yes. And let's have a look at what we actually changed. Okay. Ew. Okay, so that extra part that we grabbed there was actually a front fender. But the front color is good. I'm happy with that. Then the rear, what did we grab in the rear? Okay, trying to figure out how I'm gonna want to do these colors though. Kind of want to keep the orange on the side here, but then the yellow and the red from the logo. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to go about doing that. I might simplify it just to get it going, sort of. Okay, let's see here what we can grab in Photoshop. Okay, so that's that. Part of the rear. Let me look at what that is. And it goes up here. And this would be another part that's not the same as these two. I'm a little bit confused. That's grayish. What is that part? Okay, I'm a little bit confused here, but okay, let's go back to our Photoshop here. I think it's kind of this part here that we want. So let's go back to our levels, use our magic wand, then remove this part here. No, that's the plus, that's the minus. Okay. So let's remove this halfway to this. Methinks. Not sure. Go back to the layer, color layer. Paint this. Okay, now let's zoom out a little bit. Okay. And from our levels, let's grab this. And we're going to also paint that orange. And I also wanted to grab these two side panels here. Let's go back to our layer and let's fill these out. There we go. Now let's see what happens when we save it. Let's move this out of the way, and okay, that is pretty much dead on where I wanted the orange to go for the rear. We need to find these two triangle things and this here as well, because I would like these to be orange. Kind of happy with that. Trying to find which parts are where. Not easy. Not easy at all. So, okay, so we got these kinds, triangle, and I'm looking for triangles here. Not finding it. And I kind of want these parts orange as well. So, okay, what I can kind of do is get a wireframe, and we're going to save as the target. Yes. Okay, so now we have wireframes. So sometimes it'll give me a hint of the kind of part that I'm looking for. Okay, I think it's these two. So, okay, let's go back to this here. We go back to the levels. I'm going to grab, whoops, magic wand. Let's grab this one. Let's grab that one. Let's go back to our color layer and fill these in. Save it as the Targa custom skin. There we go. And let's see what happens here. Ooh, got it right on the monies. We got it. Okay. Now for these rear pieces here, let's try to do the same thing. Again, I'm going to go with the wire level. We're going to save as custom skin. Okay. So you could kind of see that there's triangles in this triangle. And then there's just squares in this part here. So if I come back here, let's zoom in. On the white, it's going to be hard to see the wires though. But okay, this is squares. These are squares. So I'm guessing these two parts, inside and out. And then the triangle had triangle parts. Okay, this has triangle parts. And this has triangle parts. So, okay, we're going to get rid of that. We're going to go to our layer. So we're going to grab this triangle here, this triangle here, this part and this part, and then this part and this part. Let's go to our layer, color layers. Let's fill these in. I did it on both sides. Perfect. Okay, and then let's save as our Targa custom skins. Alrighty. Okay, so we didn't grab the top part here. And we did not grab the bottom part. So those are still white, but it's not as if we could see them. I grabbed the parts that were important. I got these triangles here on the bottom. Ooh, there's more triangles white here. Okay. That you could kind of sort of see, but I don't know if I'm going to actually complain about that. Because even in third perspective, we're not going to see much of that, right? Okay, here's where things get a little bit much more complicated. Now for the yellow parts. Okay, let's bring this here. Okay. We're going to go to our layer. We're going to grab this. Ew, I did not want to grab all of that though. Okay, how about we just grab what's in here. And what's here. What happens if I turn these a yellowish? Okay, I first need to grab the same yellow as my sponsors. I'll grab the yellow. There we go. And head back to our color layer and put this yellow. Okay. Good enough. I'm just flicking the stuff here for the fun of it. Okay. I'm happy with that. Then let's go and click on the hood. Boom. Okay, except I don't want to use all of that. So, from my logo here, halfway through maybe. Oh, that might not work adequately. Ew, okay, that did not go as planned. Okay, let's go back to our levels. Let's grab the hood. And, okay, we're gonna have to start up here. Go somewhere like this. Oh, actually, ooh, no, 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 no. No, that's a plus. We want minus. Okay, can I restart this? Okay. So, middle of this up here. Okay. Something like this. Let's try to make it even on both sides. Kind of, sort of. There we go. So we just have that little front end here part, and there's an arch to it. That's why I did that circle thing. We go to our color layer, and we paint this yellow. I would be happy with that. And I'm going to simplify things a little bit here. Let's go back to our levels. Let's grab this part here and this part here. That's the ventilation over the front wheel arches. And instead of doing a line to follow the curve, we're just gonna fill it. Okay, so let's see how this looks. Save as. Let's go back to Targa, custom skins, save, and what is the result? Ew. Okay, I'm happy with that, honestly. So I'm guessing here that if I wanted to do something nice, I would just put these front parts of the wheel arch here yellow as well. Why is there a white piece square around here? And that does not look nice. Can we not have that blacked out? Oh, we can. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to black that out. Here we go. It's these two pieces here. Let's go back to our levels. Let's grab this square here and this square here. Let's go back to our layers, a color layer, and can I invert that? And let's make them black. Okay, and this is the front square part. So we go back to our levels. Can we grab this part here? Ooh, this is gonna, yeah, this one here is gonna be complicated for me. Dang it. Okay, I'm gonna take the easy way out of this. Grab just this part here. Go to our color layers. And as I did before, we're just gonna remove the part that I don't want. This part here. Just keep that part there in the front. Okay, let's switch this around and paint it yellow. And just for the fun of it, let's save it and see what it looks like. Do I need to grab more or less? Okay, Target, custom skins. Okay, and let's have a look at it. So, okay, the black is outlined and that front part is perfect yellow. So we just need to carry this to the other side. So, okay, this onto the layer. Let's grab it. Ooh, it grabbed everything. We don't need everything. So we're going to remove this that we do not need. Just this part here. And we are going to layer via copy. We're going to grab it, move it to the other side. And then we need to transform it. And we will flip vertically. Yep, okay. Then we're going to move it into place. And I did this because I don't know where this orange parts go and whatnot. And I know that I just needed this here. So if we do that, and now we save it. Now if we have a look at it, there we go. Obviously, if I wanted to spend a lot more time, I would make a nice little circle here with a nice little orange trim just above the headlights, but I think this is going to be good enough. Should be good enough. I kind of do want to cut the yellow out here. At some point I'll do that, just not right at this moment. Okay, so this on the bottom here is a piece of carbon fiber. And I'm not going to be too difficult to make that orange. I just want to keep it stupid simple for today. I want to get this done. And that it doesn't look too bad. Not going to be perfect, but I don't want to spend 6 hours on this. I'm going to go until I need to break for supper here. So, okay, this, parts of this here, this is going to be yellowish. Okay, so now fun time is not going to be fun. We're going to need the wire, and we're going to need to zoom in here. Oh, let me... Why is it not letting me zoom in here? There we go. So parts of this gonna be yellow. Parts of this is gonna be yellow. Okay, let's do something different here. I am gonna go. Let's go to sponsors. And we are going to pick the red. There we go. Oh, that's not going to be straight enough. Well, I mean, it's straight, but... Okay, we're going to have to do things a little bit differently here, I guess. No. There we go. Start from here, go here, go here. This is also known as the lasso tool. Here, here. Not sure I'm doing this right at all. Try to kind of sort of follow these lines. Okay, no, let's get off of the sponsors. Let's go to our layers. Let's fill in this with red. And where does this appear? Right on the top there. Actually, dang it, I don't hate it, but I kind of wanted this to be yellow. This part here yellow, because this would follow this line, and this line come down here, and this would be yellow. Oh, and I went a little bit overboard on this side here. This is gonna be so complicated for me to do, folks. Yeah, this is where things will start getting complicated. So the top of the trunk is gonna be red. Then I'm gonna have to make a line coming down here. Same thing on this side here. There's gonna be a red line coming down here. Boom. Sort of. Okay, let's see here. Let's go back to our this. Let's undo this. Let's zoom in. Can we zoom in here? Why is that control key not working for me anymore? Okay. So, lasso tool again. We'll start up here. Why is that orange there? Going here, going there, going here, here. Yeah, this is where we start going in here. Okay, this part are red. Let's save it. Close enough. Close enough. And we want this part here yellow, but not the square here. Okay. So, can I get rid of the wires? Can I click on just this part here? It won't let me. Okay, so levels, boom. Oh, that worked. And we go to our layers. Let's grab our yellow. Let's fill it in. And how about these two little pieces here? Let me grab these for the fun of it. I want to see where this is. Grab this, this, this. And we're going to paint these yellow as well. And then these two layers. Let's merge these two. Merge layers. There we go. Because this was the other layer that I built when I wanted to do the front fender thing there. Okay. So file, save as, Targa, custom skins. Okay. How does, okay, so that's yellow. That's red. Oh, it's these little things here in the front that are yellow. Okay, I'm happy with that. Kind of gives it a little something to the front there. Not that it'll be noticed. Okay, so we got that one done. Now for the harder part. The part that's going to be yellow here on both sides. You not going to like that. Okay. Like I said, it doesn't need to be perfect, just as long as it becomes close enough to what I want. So we're going to have to take an artistic stance here. Okay, I say that, but I'm no artist. There we go. So going from our level. Okay, no. How am I going to do this? Okay, let's create another layer for the fun of it. Because this one I'll want to grab it and then copy it to the other side if it works out. If it works out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Okay, let's start here. Let's go up here. We want all of this. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. No. Oh. I just wanted to scroll out here. Okay. Let's start this again. Now I'm starting from the wrong side again. Okay. Let's finish it. Nope. Okay. Start all the way down here again. All right, let's paint that yellow. Okay, let's file, save it. Whoa. This one here, yeah. Okay. And what does that look like? Okay, it needs more of it from, let's say, around from here to there. Is that what's missing? Or just from here to there? I think I'm missing just a little triangle here. Okay, let's try that then. Actually, it could go more from there to there, right? Okay, so let's try to change this again. Oh, now I'm grabbing just a little bit too much. Okay, let me try to remove some of it. Okay, a little bit better, a little bit better. Okay, now for the hard part, for the red, that's gonna come down here to this here, and that there to this here. And we'll keep this white. Okay. Okay. Not so easy to do, but Sorry, I was keeping both screens up at the same time. It's a little bit easier for me to work, but this will be probably easier for you guys to see. So we need to start from here, then slowly going down to here to there. And we need to follow these lines again. Okay, let's grab our red. Whoops, let's grab the red. Let's fill it in. Let's save. And let's see what happens here. So not the prettiest, not the worst. But I'm kind of sort of okay with that. Now we need to do the same thing to the other side. Okay. Okay. Magic wand. Okay, so what we do here is levels. Grab this. No, let's get rid of the wireframe. Let's grab this. Layer via copy. Let's move it. And let's flip it. No, Control T. Flip horizontally. Let's move it to the other side. Yeah. Okay, let's flip vertically. No, this is all okay. Let's rotate it 100 degrees. Flip. Why is it doing that? Flip vertically then. Okay, let's zoom in a little bit here so that we get it close enough to what we need it to. Okay, let's check it out once we save it. Let's see here how that worked out. I'm kind of thinking that I should remove these logos from this and put it here next to the numbers on the door. But I'm coming down here with colors too, so darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. But I'm okay with this. I am, folks. Now it's just going to be a couple of little adjustments that I need to do here, which is some of the hardest stuff. Okay. There we go. Okay, since that is okay, let's grab these 3 layers and merge them. There we go. Now, let's grab the hood again. Now we're going to do our circly thing again. Let's say from about here. And that's about good enough. Let's go to our layers. Let's fill it in. Boom. There's our red. Let's save as. Okay, now what does this look like? Okay. I'm okay with that. Now I just need to make a red line down here. Kind of, sort of a thing. How am I going to go about doing that? I'm going to have to slice these up now. Okay. Let's turn on the wireframe, and from there to about here, possibly. Okay, let's use our lasso tool. Let's go to our layer and say from here to here to here to here to there. Now let's make that red. Okay. And then on this here, let's remove the color there. Okay. Now, can we grab this part? No. Level, come on. I don't want to grab the wire. Okay, no, let's just grab this. Whoops. Yes, and this. Whoa, that did not work. Oh, what? Oh, that's base color. Dang, okay. Me bad, me bad. Okay. Let's just try to do it on the other side. How did I do this? From there to there. Oh. Okay, layer via copy. Let's move it. Control T. Let's flip vertically. There we go. Let's bring it here. And then we do like we did on the other side here. And delete. Whoops. There's a layer. Delete. Ooh. Good enough. Close enough. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, 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 no. Let's just do something else. Okay. Now let's save it. Okay, I'm kind of sort of happy with that. I should probably make a little piece here that kind of joins into that. But I don't like complicating things too much. Oh boy, how can I? Okay, let's open up Photoshop again and see how we can mend this to this. Somehow it would have to go here somehow. How does... I would kind of need to go from here to here. Same thing on the other side. It's not going to be pretty, but it's going to work. Oh, not quite, eh? Not quite. Okay. Like I said, not going to be super pretty, but it kind of works. Oh, we just need to come down. And our work will be done. Okay. Now for these front pieces where I don't know where it is. Like this here, this part here, which one is it? So we're gonna go fishing a little bit here, looking for the parts that we need. Oh, before we do that, let's merge these layers. There we go. Now we go to our levels. Grab, ooh, that grabs the whole thing there, and that one there too, okay. And where is our layer? There it is. Paint these. I don't know what those are, but we're about to find out where it is. Oh, okay, these are these. Interesting. So, yeah, not what we were looking for. Oh, okay. So, let's try to find. I'm thinking it might be these here. I don't know what these parts are. Or maybe it's these two here. Okay, let's go to our levels. Let's grab these two. Let's paint these. It might not be that, or it might be these. This is the part that I don't like when it's not obvious where they put the parts. What did we just turn red then? Oh, the mirror stuff. Okay. Well, you know what? I don't hate that. Let's keep those mirror thingies red. So we're looking for this here. And I don't know where they put them, but I guess we could always try these two here, right? Actually, these two mirrors, let's grab these. I'm not sure if that's gonna work out the way that I think it is. Let's put them orange. Okay, top of the mirror. Top of the mirror. Where's the bottom of the mirror parts? I kind of like that. Now, if we could just put it yellow. Oh, maybe these two parts here. Okay. Let's go here. Let's grab this and this. Let's make these yellow. Okay. Now, back to the orange. And let's try to find the panels that we were looking for. Let's try these two. Let's make these orange. Okay, well that was that. Ooh, this is the... Okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna keep those orange. Just for the fun of it. Oh, these are gray. Wait a minute, wait a minute. One's white and the... Okay, so there's actually just... Oh, okay, I know where this is then. It's these two. The one that's gray is on one side, the one that's... Okay. So this is going to be complicated. I'm not going to touch these. Instead, I'm just going to do my red line here in my yellow and call it a day, I think. So, okay, let's... Since we're going to be doing both doors the same, let's add a layer here. And let's go to my little lasso tool. And I don't know if I kind of want it like this. Let's grab the red. Let's fill it in. Ew. Is this the glass sticker? No, that's the car sticker. And that's the door number. Yeah, ew, okay. So our color layer is going to have to move down later on, but okay, let's save as for now. I just want to know if that red line goes where I kind of want it to. If it's thick enough, thin enough. Not bad, not shabby. So it needs to be a little bit wider from there to here. And that would be good enough, I think. It needs to go down a little bit more here. Otherwise, that would be okay. Yeah, we need to do something here. Okay. Take a little lasso tool from here to here to maybe here and something like this here. Hey, where's the okay, there it is. No, this is what we want to do. Not great, not bad. It's just okay. Okay. Then, okay, let's go to our level. Let's grab this. Yes. Let's go back to our layer. Let's pick our yellow. Where's the eye drop? There it is, yellow. Boom. Okay. Now, and we need to layer via copy. Control T. Let's flip vertically. There we go. Let's bring it on up to the other side. That both sides are pretty much the same. Okay. Now we need to grab our color thing here. This is gonna be a nuisance, these two pieces here. Can we grab this, honestly? Whoops. Let's grab this one. Oh, we can, okay. And this one. And let's go to our layers. Make them yellow. Can we make them both yellow? Yes, we can, okay. And we grab these 3 layers. Merge these layers. And then bring our colors all the way down on the other side of that. Save as. Okay. There we go. That's done. So, not great. Not bad. Kind of works. Right? Kind of works. Although the wing, I'd like it to be orange, but we could do the side panel things orange. Maybe you make the one on top bigger. But yeah, I'm okay with this. I mean, to be, put a little bit of red here for the continuity. But bahamba. Close enough. Close enough. Okay, let's get these wingtips done. Now we need to find them, which are right here. Same with this. I'm guessing this is the wing thing tip. But okay, we need to go to our levels. Grab these 2 parts. Whoops. Magic wand. This one here. This one here. Whoops. This one here. Oh, not what I wanted to do. There we go. Let's start over. This one. This one. Let's go to our color layers. And let's grab our orange. And fill it. Oh, there we go. I'm happy with that. Not perfect, but at least I actually like this more than the default BMW thing that they had on it. It's not, oh, I did say I wanted to make this one larger. Let's go to my sponsors. Let's go to me. Let's grab it. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, can I just... make it bigger. Alrighty then. Actually, if I was really difficult, I'd move this to here, make it smaller. Same thing on the other side, put it next to the door. And this one here, I'd move it and put it here. Which is what I might do. Fun thing is, you can always try it, and if you don't like it, then not do it. Okay, let's duplicate this one. Let's move it. Okay, so this is the one. We hide the other one. Now this one, we make it a little bit smaller. Boom. All right, let's move it down. There we go. We grab. Let's duplicate this one. Let's grab it. Is this the one? Yes, that's the one. So we hide the other one. No, that's the wrong one I wanted to hide. This one? Okay. Take this one. Let's make it smaller. And let's make it a little bit bigger. There we go. And then the one in the front. Oh, where are these things? We kind of painted them at some point. I think it was these things here. I don't know which one's left and which one's right. But this one's the one that might be a little bit. Duplicate. Yes. Let's move it. Let's hide the other one. Ooh! My lines did not go through it. Ew. Why did my lines not go through it? Bummer. See, these ones, it did not affect it. But why did the first one fudge that up? Okay, well, maybe we keep that one there, and let's just move this one here and turn it around. I don't know if that's gonna work out like that, though. Oh, it's over here. Okay. So we need to put it on the other side, on the other part. Okay. At the door thing, door lab is in the way on both sides. That's a bummer. And actually, I don't like these here. So let's just try to get this one here and put the other ones back where they were. um, hmm. Let's grab this. I don't know if that's going to work out. It's around here somewheres. Okay, and these. No, this one we keep. There we go. Okay. Okay, it's there, but it needs to come up here somehow. And it also needs to turn around a little bit. Oh, okay. I think I might have found how to get this to work here. There we go. We got that one up there where we wanted it. Okay, so there it is, folks. Nothing too glamorous, but different, matching my most of my schemes. So, okay, now we need to, material settings. Shiny or matte? Let's go with shiny. Flake effect, soft, medium, strong. Soft. Medium. Ooh, I definitely don't like medium. Okay, let's go back to soft. Soft was okay. What are these wrap things? Oh, those are for the stickers. Okay. What's this one do? Yeah, I didn't change nothing, but I'll just put the metallic paint to shiny. What if I put it wrap? Ew. No, let's keep it metallic paint. Oh, metallic flakes. Put it shiny. Okay. Let's upload. So it needs to be processed and approved before I can actually apply it to my car. Okay, folks. Well, hopefully, if anybody needed a quick tutorial and some ideas, there's a lot of stuff that you can do. And like, if you just wanted to, you could have put a generic wallpaper that you like, or anime characters, or everything else. But when you want to put lines and stuff on the parts that you want, or even place a certain logo, it becomes a quest to find which part is where. And like this part here was white on one side and gray on the other. So it kind of made it hard for me to find it initially. But there's a lot of things that is possible that people can do. Sky's the limit if you have the patience, which I don't. I just wanted something that will work for me, and this works. So okay folks, that's it for this tutorial, and I'll be hopefully driving this online this evening. So I'm gonna go and have myself some supper, and I'll be back later.